Hi, I'm Dr. Kat. I'm a clinical psychologist and narcissism coach. In this video, I will discuss why setting and enforcing boundaries with narcissists will end their abuse today. When dealing with narcissists, setting boundaries emerges as a powerful and proven method to end their abuse. Narcissists thrive on manipulating and exploiting others, leaving victims trapped in a cycle of emotional turmoil and distress. However, by understanding the significance of setting boundaries and reclaiming personal power, victims can break free from the clutches of narcissistic abuse. Let's explore the transformative impact of boundary setting. I will offer insights to help victims take control of their lives, protect their well-being, and put an end to the destructive influence of narcissists. By embracing the power of boundaries, victims can step into a future where their worth is honored, their voices are heard, and their lives are no longer dictated by the whims of narcissistic abusers. Protecting oneself by setting boundaries with a narcissist is not only essential for one's well-being, but also an empowering and liberating experience. Here's why. Number one, restoring a sense of control. Narcissists thrive on controlling and manipulating others. By establishing boundaries, you regain a sense of control over your own life. You reclaim the power to decide what is acceptable treatment and behavior, creating a space where your needs, values, and emotions are respected. 2. Affirming self-worth. Setting boundaries sends a powerful message to yourself and others, including the narcissist, that you deserve to be treated with respect, kindness, and empathy. It affirms your self-worth and reinforces the belief that you are deserving of healthy, mutually supportive relationships. Each boundary you assert is a step towards valuing and prioritizing your own well-being. Number 3, reducing emotional drain. Constant interaction with a narcissist can be emotionally draining, leaving you depleted and exhausted. Setting boundaries provides a protective barrier that shields you from their manipulative tactics and reduces their ability to exploit or drain your energy. This allows you to redirect your emotional resources towards yourself, self-care, personal growth, and relationships that nourish you and are healthy and loving. Number 4, honoring authenticity. Boundaries enable you to live authentically and align with your values and personal truth. By asserting what is acceptable and unacceptable in your relationships, you create space for genuine connections and cultivate a sense of integrity. Setting boundaries empowers you to express your true self, free from the constraints and demands of the narcissist. Number 5, building self-trust. As you consistently set and enforce boundaries, you develop a stronger sense of trust in yourself. You become attuned to your own needs and instincts, listening to your inner voice and honoring your intuition. This fosters greater self-confidence and resilience, enabling you to navigate relationships with clarity and assertiveness. Number 6, creating emotional space. By setting boundaries, you create emotional space for self-reflection, healing, and personal growth. This space allows you to prioritize your own needs, your own goals, your own aspirations. It enables you to engage in self-care practices, pursue your passions, and nurture your own happiness without being consumed by the demands and abuse of the narcissist. Number 7, establishing identity and autonomy. Boundaries empower victims to establish their unique identities and reclaim their autonomy. By asserting their limits, victims break free from the suffocating grip of the narcissist's control, nurturing their individuality and rebuilding a strong sense of self. Through this process, victims regain confidence in their decision-making abilities and their right to live according to their own values. Number 8, self-preservation and emotional well-being. Setting boundaries enables victims to protect their emotional well-being and prioritize self-preservation. By establishing clear limits, victims regain control over their lives, creating space to heal and rebuild their emotional resilience. Boundaries act as a shield against further harm, allowing victims to regain a sense of stability and inner peace. Number 9, personal growth and empowerment. The journey of setting and enforcing boundaries catalyzes personal growth and empowerment. Each boundary established and maintained becomes a milestone, symbolizing the victim's strength and resilience. By prioritizing their well-being and asserting their needs, victims cultivate a deep sense of empowerment and self-confidence, transforming from survivors into thrivers. Number 10, emotional balance and stability. Boundaries restore emotional balance for victims who often experience a roller coaster of emotions due to the narcissist's manipulations. By defining their limits, victims regain control over their emotional well-being, preventing further emotional enmeshment. Boundaries provide a solid foundation for emotional stability and self-care, enabling victims to focus on their own needs and regain inner peace. Let's talk about healthy boundaries in future relationships. Number 11. By setting boundaries within the context of narcissistic abuse, victims gain invaluable lessons about healthy relationship dynamics. They learn to recognize red flags and establish boundaries early on, protecting themselves from potential harm in future relationships. This knowledge equips victims with the tools needed to cultivate healthy connections built on mutual respect and reciprocity. 12. Enhanced emotional intelligence. Setting boundaries sharpens the victim's emotional intelligence. As victims navigate the complexities of narcissistic abuse and establish boundaries, they gain a deeper understanding of their own emotions and the manipulative tactics employed by narcissists. This heightened emotional intelligence fosters self-awareness, empathy, and better decision-making skills in all areas of life. 13. Improved physical health. Boundaries positively impact victims' physical health by reducing their stress levels. As victims assert their limits and protect their well-being, they experience a decrease in anxiety and physical symptoms related to the abuse. By prioritizing self-care, victims create an environment conducive to healing and overall well-being. Number 14, role model for others. By setting boundaries and reclaiming their power, victims become role models for others who may be facing similar challenges. Their courage and strength inspire others to stand up for their own rights and well-being. As victims share their stories of empowerment, they create a ripple effect, fostering a culture of self-advocacy and resilience. While setting boundaries with a narcissist can initially be very challenging, as you assert and uphold your boundaries, you'll experience a sense of liberation, empowerment, and self-affirmation. Setting boundaries in the context of narcissistic abuse brings about significant benefits for victims. From preserving their emotional well-being and establishing autonomy to redefining relationships and fostering personal growth, victims can experience a profound sense of empowerment. By prioritizing their own needs, victims break free from the toxic grip of narcissistic abuse, cultivating resilience and becoming architects of their own lives. The journey of setting boundaries is not just about protection. It is about reclaiming your power, healing, and forging a path toward a brighter, more authentic future. Remember, your well-being and happiness are worthy of protection, and by setting boundaries, you take an active role in creating a healthier, more fulfilling life for yourself. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment about your own experience setting boundaries with a narcissist, so we can all learn from and help each other. If you would like to schedule a consultation with me, I will leave a link to my website down below. Till next time.